Yep. I've seen it, and I went the extra mile to be like Ethan Hunt. So, Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1. Hold on. Gotta activate MIF mode for this review. I feel like it's... Wait, hold on. Something else is missing. Something else. Alright, so Dead Reckoning Part 1. It's good. It's good. But we already knew that. The real question is, was it amazing in comparison to the other ones? Definitely. You know what? It's perfect. It's 10 out of 10. I just got a lot to say about it because I loved it so much. We are putting on a blue color first because of the entity, which is one of the key factors key factors in Dead Reckoning, and how it just makes this one of the most large scale and most challenging and just biggest mission we've got to see these characters tackle. There's just so much stakes within Dead Reckoning. Now, obviously, there will be spoilers, as mentioned in the little prologue thing. But yeah, characters die. And so many people are after this key. I love it whenever we get to see, like, high stakes that feel like high stakes. Because sometimes high stakes don't feel like that. But Dead Reckoning perfectly captures how high the stakes are here. The character portrayals are just so incredible. Again, Tom Cruise could just do about any stunt in Hollywood. Now, that one he did off the mountain, that was one of the many scenes that had me on the edge of my seat. I haven't checked out the featurette video about that stunt, but I'm going to after I record this. Simon Pegg, Ving Rhames, Vanessa Kirby, Rebecca Ferguson, and Hallie Atwell. All of them are just so great. Atwell especially is another great addition to these films. I just love how, well, I love how some of her acting goes in this film. I especially just love, like, whenever both she and Hunt were trying to escape off the falling cars. And Atwell just delivers this brilliant performance of vulnerability within this situation. She just nails it perfectly, like the fear and how scared she feels. I love it. Yeah, Simon Pegg and Ving Rhames are also just consistently great. Oops. They especially were great in that scene with the nuclear bomb and trying to crack the riddle and puzzle. Oh, it was another great scene. And having that intercut with the two, like, in the airport trying to not get caught. Talent editing. Another scene that had me on the edge of my seat was that bridge fight. And the editing is just, oh. I especially love like after um I especially love how after Lisa Elisa gets stabbed, we just see like it cuts to like Ethan trying to run. I just that got me. Oh man. And the look on Ethan's face. It's honestly just kind of hard to like describe this film because like I feel like I'm talking about this like all my other ones, but I just don't want to be repeating myself. That's what I kind of feel like I'm doing right now, and how like just giving words just isn't going to do it justice. But I will say all these other things. The train looks amazing. I love some of the shots, like with the side rods and wheels, and some of the close-ups of it. Kind of a shame it had to fall off the bridge. And the production design is incredible. Like the party scene, like the interior of the train cars. Oh, it's just flawless. No scene feels wasted. Every scene helps advance the story and narrative of here, which is what a great film should do. Much like Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, I feel like Dead Reckoning Part 1 just set the ball for the Mission Impossible films, and it just gets me so excited to check out Part 2 whenever it comes out. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, I've now seen every Mission Impossible film. I've finally done it. Could scratch that off the list. So I've seen every Mission Impossible. I've seen every Transformers. I've seen almost all the Indiana Jones films. I've just been catching up on a lot of franchises. And this is one I'm definitely going to be thinking about for a long time because of its brilliance. Just like how I do with like Fallout, Rogue Nation, and the first film. All the other ones, well, with the exception of 2. I just love the Mission Impossible movies so much because they show us some of the best choreographed scenes in all of action, has like memorable characters that we care about and don't want to see die, and who we don't want to have killed off. They're timeless. They're timeless. People love them. And watching some of these ones remind me of that. Remind me that how lucky we are to have these films. I feel like that's all I can say about Dead Reckoning. It's a masterpiece, and I'm just so happy that we were able to get films like this. Now, for those who have seen it, what did you think of Dead Reckoning Part 1? Oh, one thing I forgot. The score slaps so hard. The intro. Just the intro, the action scenes, everywhere. The score is also just flawless. But yeah, what did you think about Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1? Let's talk in the comments below. Part 2. I can't wait to see what you bring to the IMF.